criminal. I am not a criminal.
How did he do it like this?
Keep it down. How you going, everyone? It's 3 o'clock. There's been a time change. Thanks for joining us, if you are and wherever you are. Can I just say, I'm going to start off like this. This is the 4th time we've done this, and I've put my faith in technology, something I've never done before, and technology has failed me at every turn. Not once, not twice, but thrice now. We've tried to up the ante on the audio, etc., and we wanted to bring it to you in landscape. We're going to do all this kind of stuff, and once again we've fallen at the last hurdle.
We can actually appease those landscape people. We can just plank.
Do it on our side. Do it lying down. That'd be a good way to do it.
I don't know if this is...
Gee,
Does that work?
hang on, it's 3 o'clock. Is that appropriate? He's wrecked the whole joint. So yeah, 3 o'clock. We thought we'd change it to 3 o'clock because down here in the Adelaide Hills, this beautiful setting that we're in, it's starting to get dark very early. So we thought we'd move it forward a bit. Hope it hasn't inconvenienced anyone too much. Thanks for joining us, anyone who is. We've got a bunch of stuff to talk about. People who are helping us out and people we're helping out. And birthdays and some shout outs to people, not just here in this beautiful wide brown land, but all around the world. So.
And let's face it, like that's what we're here to do. We're here to chat.
That's right.
Don't let the guitars fool you.
Exactly. I mean, I've only got this as a prop. And actually, it's funny you should say about the chat because today's story that I'm going to tell comes from today.
Oh, great.
Can you believe it?
So good. So that'll be this thing. But not yet.
Yeah, it's not yet.
No.
But yeah, it's amazing what can happen. We've been getting so much great feedback from everybody. Thank you so much. We know everyone's having a crap time, but look, I mean, I think everyone's kind of got into the flow of how this is all working. And look, the longer we can hold it out, the better. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it? That's what she said.
No. Hang on, wait. This one?
It was some 18 years ago that I brought out my first solo album. I'm going to play another track off that. It's about the simple pleasures in life with a chick you find for a wife. got all that stuff. We're gonna start a brand new life. Sitting there next to you, you're asleep on my shoulder. Darling, it don't get any better than this. Darling, it don't get any better than this. The Greyhound stuff, what? Come on, tone it down. How's messing up the words to your own song?
Oh, I love it.
Actually, it's not
Do
messing
it.
up. It's like art. It's like creating art as you go. Boom. Yeah, I just rhymed stuff with stuff.
Speaking of art. Yes.
Did you just open a can of beer?
No, I said, psst, I love you. Hey, let's stay on the E. We've been on the E. We're going to play a bunch of songs today. They're from all over the shop, ladies and gentlemen, quite frankly. Songs I can play. What about that? Not songs I've written, songs I wish I'd written, songs I can play.
Oh.
Kind of.
You could put that together and say songs I wish I could play. But wait, did I say that?
Exactly. Who does mop the doors? Let's see a show of hands for doors lovers. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, yeah. 'Cause I'm going away. Love me 2 times, girl. One's for tomorrow, one's just for today. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Love me 1 time. I could not speak. Love me 1 time, baby. On my knees got weak. Love me 2 times, girl. Lost me all through the week. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. All right, yeah. Love me 1 time. I could not speak. Love me 1 time, baby. And on my knees got weak. Love me 2 times, girl. Lost me all through the week. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Love me 2 times, babe. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, yeah. Woo, 'cause I'm going away. Love me 2 times, girl. One's for tomorrow, one just for today. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Love me 2 times, I'm going away. Woo!
Oh. Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Actually, thank you, Ray Manzarek, John Densmore, Robbie Krieger, and Jim Morrison.
Do you know, I was a mad Doors fan as a young man. Like a lot of my singing compatriots, I thought I was Jim Morrison reincarnate.
I was as well, even though I hadn't met you yet.
Dear.
That was a singing compatriot.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then, of course...
When you have to explain what you're doing, obviously you're doing a good job.
I actually found out that Jeff Martin was the reincarnated version of Jim Morrison.
Was that in his press release?
No, but he's very Jim Morrison-esque. He's kind of very cool and talks real nice and slow and can play guitar and the lute and the lyre and the mandolin.
Show off.
For anyone who doesn't know who Jeff Martin is, he was in a band called the Tea Party. Still in a band. I think they celebrated 30 years.
Sorry, I sound like
recently.
I'm talking down about them. I love the Tea Party.
Mate, they were massive when they came. Well, you know what? Here's a little story. When the Tea Party first came to Australia, they were supporting none other than the Screaming Jets.
Supporting?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was only, I don't know, maybe 6 or 9 months.
Here, kid, I'll show you a few things. Teach you a few.
We were supporting them. So now they've done very, very well in Australia especially. We want to thank Anderson Hill Winery. They are situated just down the road at Lenswood from where we are. And they...
Hi, Benny and Rosie.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Benny. Oh, Rosie, hi. Yeah, great to have you on board. We're seeing people's names come up and it's taking us by storm.
I'm reading too well. Sorry.
Anderson Hill at Lenswood. They're just down the road from where we are and they make amazing wines. Ben and Claire, they are great people. And they have this week's wine that we're drawing attention is a Chardonnay, the 2018 Art Series Chardonnay. Here it's cheeky and fruity, etc., etc. You can find out anything you want about the wines and about foods to go with the wines and activities to do while you're making that food and drinking that wine. They've got a whole bunch of suggestions for families and for groups of 10, obviously. And the great news is for Anderson Hill, they are actually open at the cellar door nowadays. That's just been lifted. I think a lot of the wineries throughout the Adelaide Hills and the Adelaide regions are now open for cellar door sales. So get in there and support them, not just because, they've been through the fires, we've got this COVID thing now, but because they make fantastic wines and you can check out their whole range online.
It's not just the good wine. I mean, that helps, right? But you know when you meet someone that's behind whatever the product is and you go, oh, legend. I like it even more, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Benny, I got to say, when I played my one gig in the past, I hope there's more in the future, but yeah, the one time at Anderson Hill, I had some dramas with technology. First time ever that happened.
Boo.
Yeah, and so he's like, "That's all right. Just go up to my workshop." And the soldering iron out and fixing the lights.
Awesome.
And I just thought, well, that doesn't happen at every gig. So
Funny
thanks,
you
Ben.
should say that because Benny has specifically asked that we do a bit of an opening thing once everything's back to normal and we can have some crowds and people and some good times.
I don't know. I have to look at my calendar. Oh, wait.
Wow.
I've got an opening.
Damn, you have got an opening. Don't worry about that. I usually say at the top of the show who we're sending a shout out to teachers. I think we'd said, well, we haven't done teachers yet, have we? We've done frontline staff. Oh, yeah. We don't need no education.
Oh, we do, if it's an online lesson.
We don't need no thought control. I love singing in a Pommy accent. No dark sarcasm in the classroom.
It's just hard to do with a straight face.
Teacher, leave them kids alone.
Am I keeping going?
Hey! Keep going! Leave them kids alone! Ow! All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Are people sending through things about ScoMo, are they?
Hey ScoMo, leave those kids alone.
Hey, ScoMo, leave our kids alone. That sounds a little bit weird.
Young teacher, the subject. That's not the right guitar chord.
We were just free-forming. I love it.
Oh,
Free balling.
It's
cool.
nothing like a bit of in song.
Oh, Oh yeah. Let's do that one. No, we don't. Let's not do too many songs that we have no idea how they start or what the middle's like or how they end. Brilliant. What was that?
Oh, sorry, you said don't do that. Oh,
Yeah, no.
I always get mixed up.
Well, right. Look, this is a rare treat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm usually I don't just whip it out like this, but everything I say.
Skip on a bird.
He's like a human jukebox, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. But this one, I actually have changed this. It's a well-known song. Bob Dylan wrote it. Everyone's covered it. But I like to. I don't know what the real story is, but I've.
Oh, are we doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've adapted it to Knocking on Kevin's Floor, which is like. Has anyone seen Silence of the Lambs? We've just dropped on. What? Was his name Kevin? No.
Kevin McAllister, who wasn't from Silence of the Lambs, was from Home Alone.
Right, okay. I think I've mixed up Silence of the Lambs and Home Alone.
Yeah.
But this is going to be beautiful.
Everybody does that. Can't have too many oohs.
Oh, everyone who? I didn't get nude from that guy. Well, I'll take this badge for me. Sorry, Bob. 'Cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. And I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. How do you feel? Knocking on heaven's door.
Everybody at home go, hi, yeah.
Knocking on heaven's door. Just you, Axl Rose. What? Knocking on heaven's door.
Seriously, do it. Dave loves that when you do it.
Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, stick my guns down in the sand. I think we can all relate to that. 'Cause I can't shoot them anymore. See that long black cloud is coming down.
I hope not.
Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door.
Everybody.
Knocking on heaven's door. Just you, Slash. Knocking on heaven's door.
Everybody. Hi. Oh no.
Knocking on heaven's door.
So, Spinal Tap.
You go first.
There it is. never want to pause anybody mid-solo or mid...
It's like, burn!
No. What I was going to say is, I'm sure the people that are watching at home would love that this weird blank space down here to be taken up. Ah, he knows exactly what I mean. Look out, everybody. It's Slash with a different hat. How much slack you got, brah? Go further, go further, go further, go further. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Gleason. Everybody at home, hi, hi, yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Everybody screaming.
Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. You said we can't have enough booze. Hey, the swell. Oh, it's so good for everyone that's getting in touch with us, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real blast to hear from people that I haven't heard from for a long time, people reminding me of silly things. Now, Tony Priestley has got in touch, and he's someone who he's no, Foster. You know what he said? Do a Frank Spencer impersonation.
Oh, please do.
I can't. That's what I used to do as a young kid. I used to walk around the camping ground in...
Don't be a little self.
Well, I don't need to now.
Oh, well, you, like, surely you would be better than mine.
So I used to walk around doing impersonations of two things, Elvis and Frank Spencer.
Oh, what's your Elvis one?
Oh, I can't do it anymore. I was 12 or 13 and hoping to get free beers from the people that were the parents around the camping ground.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I was driving along and I pulled up at a traffic light and I looked in the car next to me and the lady said, cow. And I was, oh, cow. And I said to her, pig. And she looked back at me and she said, cow. And I said to her, moo, pig.
I told you it was better than mine.
And the light went green, I pulled off and I crashed into a cow. That's it. Thanks, Nana. That's not my story, but I want to say a big shout out to all the people, not just here in Australia, but to everyone around the world. I've got a young mate, Matt Walton, who I've known since our very first tour to the UK. He's a big fan still to this day. Matt, great to have reconnected with you. I actually found a letter that this young fellow wrote me when, it must have been 1991, when fan letters were still a thing. I found one the other day. So
What, are they not anymore?
No, people just send you abuse on email, on Facebook or Instapoofed or whatever they call the thing. But yeah, no, this is a difference about fan clubs and what we have now, which is this direct contact with bands and with artists and performers, which gives people, God bless them wanting to, talk about the band and love the band and that. But it gives people more of a chance to, you suck and that sucked and I hate this and I hate that. Whereas fan clubs, because they'll run outside the band to most of the time, they were mostly people who wanted to talk the band up. And so what the delineation is, on your Facebook or Instagram, you will have people who will say bad stuff about you. But in fan clubs, people would never do that. They were there because they were fans. And that's not saying, look, if you do something crap or silly, that you don't deserve a bit of a spanking. Saucy.
Actually, I do remember from all of my fan clubs that, no, I didn't actually have any.
Yeah. Well, we had one.
One's better than none. Hey, so for anybody that is actually watching wherever you are, whether you're Matt or whether you're my mum, hi mum, can you just write a quick comment now, just to say how many people are actually watching for your phone? We're doing a quick survey because
at where you're at. So some people will obviously be watching on their own.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people will be crowded into rooms of 4 to 6, socially distanced, etc., etc. But yeah, just nice to know.
Oh, shout out to Emily and family if they're watching again today, because they sent me a lovely photo of them all crowding around the kitchen table.
Awesome.
They're all isolating and quarantine. They got Nana there and everything like that. So much like here. And
yes.
Yeah. And yeah. So if you've got 6 or if it's just you, just write in the number right now. Just because we're doing a bit of a survey, we thought that that's pretty good if there's 1,500 people at any one time watching, but it's more than that.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to give so this is the thing we miss. I've said it before. We miss the adulation, Crafty. We want people patting us on the back and high-fiving us. And, so here's a metaphorical high five for everyone. You ready? Booyah! Also around the world, we've got Jane and Andrew and John and Mick. They're over in NZ. They're my sister-in-law and her family, and Katie's sister and her family. They're watching. Pretty sure someone said Ryan Reynolds is watching.
Really?
Yeah, and that's good because I want to start a feud with him.
Oh, okay.
Not one started like mates, like him and Hugh Jackman, but a real feud. Ryan Reynolds versus Dave Gleeson. Be amazing. Not really. I love him. I have a crush on him.
That kind of feud?
Yep. And now, speaking of starting a feud, ladies, if you'd like to start one now, and this is how you get the bad feedback.
Why did you look at me when you said ladies?
This is the number 1 in the Chauvinist Top 100. And it's sent with love. It's a song that I heard for the first time ever when I bought that album. For anyone who was watching last week, Mum marched me back in. I got in trouble, but I bought a country album, and it had this song on it. Put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Go out to the car and change my tire. And wash my socks and mend my old blue jeans. Come on, baby, you can fill my pipe. Then go fetch my slippers. kid sister. Don't I take a driving every night? So sit here at my feet because I like it when you're sweet. And you know it ain't feminine to fight. So put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Go out to the car and jack it up and change the tire. Wash my smelly socks and my old blue jeans. Come on, baby, you can fill my pipe and then go fetch my slipper. Then boil me up another pot of tea. Then sit here at my feet because I like you when you're sweet. Come and tell me why you're leaving me. Oh, come and tell me why you're leaving me. Oh, you can come and tell me to my face, you sweet little thing. Why you're leaving me. All right, isn't that a beautiful song? I've classed that song as like, in the music world, it's like what Blazing Saddles would be now in the movie world, right? If you went to a record company and said, "What about this?" I'd be like, "What? Hashtag where have you been?" They would say. That's what I'm thinking. If there even is record companies around anymore.
Even if there is hashtags. Oh, wait. Can everyone write hashtag rock on right now? Just because I had no faith in hashtags.
Fingers! Why am I talking like kids now? Is that how
Hashtag
kids
fingers?
talk?
Actually, yeah. Hashtag fingers like that. Excellent. All
Hey.
these poor people, they wanted to sit down and relax on a Sunday. We're making them do all these jobs.
Can I just say g'day to Jimmy Hocking, one of my greatest friends, and his beautiful boy Max. G'day, Max.
Hi, Max.
Jimmy and Max wrote a song called My Muesli Bar, or the Muesli Bar song, and it's an absolute cracker.
Can we satellite them in and,
I would
and
like
get
to
them
do
to
that.
play?
Can we
Because
do that at some stage?
I'm
like
sure
have
the satellite
across. Look at my technical director who's sitting there with a full glass of wine, just saying.
How
no.
are the boots though?
Well, who knows? She's
Katie, your boots are awesome.
Thanks.
I was
she looked hot in my boots.
gonna.
Silence. We want to thank the people from Swell Brewing Company, the Board Riders beer. They make amazing beer, as we've been able to test over the last 3 or 4 weeks. We were supposed to be on the Amber Ale, which is in a red box, but both the contents of the box and the box itself have gone missing. But I think that's testament to what a great beer it is.
I wonder where it went missing.
All the beers are fantastic. They're the Board Riders beer, and as I've said before, there's nothing like getting out after 9 or 10 cans on your board.
They do say that the proof's in the pudding, and when the pudding can't be found because it's in Dave Gleason's stomach,
It is pudding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
they're the pudding.
Yeah.
There's the pudding. But so we want to thank Swell for being a great Swell company. We want to thank Liam. We want to thank Dazza Burrows, who's from Beer Life, who hooked it all up for
Howdy,
us
Dazza.
in the first place. He's a good man, and anyone who spends their life in the pursuit of selling beer, making better beer, or just advancing the beer culture, I love those people.
You can just imagine so many hashtags to what you just said.
I have said this before, and I'll say it right now again. If I'd been born at some period in time and beer hadn't been invented, I would make it my life's work to invent something that I knew was missing. That I'd be just walking through life going, there's something missing. And then one day I would stumble on the fermentation process, beer would be made, yada, yada, yada. Someone beat me to the punch, but that's history for you.
Yada, yada, yada.
So I want to thank the people from Swell, and we're going to do actually we should do some birthday shout outs too now. The biggest one is Billy Aiken Senior. He's 91 years old. Happy birthday, Bill. Hope you're doing all right. Hope your son's treating you good. Karen, a huge fan of the Jets and the Angels. It's her birthday as well. Who else we got? We got Jen from the Bridge Hotel. It's her birthday as well. She's a lovely person, and I can't wait to get back into the Bridge Hotel when it's chockers and sweating and heaving. PJ, who is a friend of mine's, Cole's son. PJ's 21st. today. Anne Marie, a very good friend of mine from Sydney. Hi Anne Marie, happy birthday coming up for you. And Matthew Lloyd from Essendon, who cares? But I'll tell I love Lloydie. Oh, I love them all. Oh, jeepers. I was watching the... Anyway, let's not go there.
It's not his birthday today, but your son will have a birthday.
Well, I've got that down there, yeah, absolutely. James's birthday is going to be on Friday
He's
as well.
on the trampoline or in the other
somewhere
trampoline.
on the vast grounds.
Yeah.
And I want to send a huge thank you to Mary and Algus who own this place and who look after it beautifully. And I've got a story about Algus coming up. Now, one more birthday I do want to mention. Today is the birthday of All for One, ladies and gentlemen, for all you Jets fans out there. I know there's plenty of you there frothing. It was such an amazing time. I can't believe it was 29... I can't believe it was 29 years ago to this very day that we released the album, All for One. Thanks, everyone, for sticking around. I do remember that there was some bloke, I think I got his name wrong recently on a post, a bloke called John from the Rolling Stone who said they shouldn't have called this album All for One. They should have called it All for Naught. Well, here we are, 30 years later. It's about to be the 30th anniversary of the All for One album next year, so is what I say. You right, Crafty? So let's do happy birthday for everyone.
Yeah, go for it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Who's having a birthday today, the 19th of April, 2020. What a crazy time it is. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip.
All right. Hip hip hooray.
Hip hip.
I was
Hey,
actually...
someone, we missed it. I was going to jump in, but you were talking about this great thing, and we'll get to that. But Ryan Stork, good mate of mine, everyone calls him Storky. I have no idea why. He so tirelessly has been trying to help us out with this amazing technology that we can't wait to show you how good it's going to be when the gods of the internet actually just let us. It's nothing to do with Storky. Storky, you're a bloody
thank you
legend.
very much for all the time you put in, but to the internet and all you people who live in it, bugger off. I was going to scream out into that paddock before, but I didn't want to scare the sheep off their milk. Does sheep drink milk?
I didn't grow up on a farm.
Hang
Hang on, I'll Google it.
So, in honour of the birthday of the album All for One, which came out 29 years ago today, should we play something?
We should. Just give me 2 seconds because that's what I was leading to. Because
This is like a radio show. I've been treating it kind of like a radio show. And for Alice James, if she's watching, I even went out and bought a whiteboard. I don't know if it's just Alice, but I'm usually there doing breakfast.
Oh, Alice.
And
Hey, Alice.
so I've got a whiteboard with all the stuff on it.
Don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got a reason, but I just don't wanna know. It's been 24 years living next door to Alice.
Alice! Hello, Alice.
Yeah, I'll get there. See, that's what I was leading to is these technical issues that, you guys don't want to hear about it, but I just need to buy some time. And, you're great at filling up time.
I can talk shit underwater with a mouthful of golf balls, my friend.
I haven't heard that one. I like that one. What was your other good one? Maybe you shouldn't mention that one.
No, we'll use that when someone ugly comes up. That's oh no, and the other one, James has got red hair now. So to my brother Anthony, something about a red-headed stepchild. I don't know. Yada. The end. You ready?
Two.
It's the technical side of things that often gets us.
Almost ready. Almost ready, boo. Almost.
Katie's leaving. We've just lost our only audience member. Hey, we need a joke of the week too.
Two.
producer's going nuts.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. So I needed to set that up so that I can do
Oh, I get it.
this.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is technology for you.
We played this song so many times we actually haven't rehearsed it. Can you just go like, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, there we go. We have to play a Spinal Tap song next week. When all the stuff's working.
That's why I didn't even realise it was her 29th birthday. Still didn't know what happened when you knocked upon my door. Things you had in the life you lived, all the dreams you had before. Your eyes, your face, and your heart and soul, you know they said it all. What happened on that day back there, the moment hurt us all. And I ain't seen the reason why not everyone said. You don't have to please them, try hard to sing the day. Singing never get anywhere. Well, they don't care, it's just not there, you know. I know better. Singing never get anywhere. Well, they don't care, it's just not there, you know. I know better. Yes, I do. Well, we so mind, you wonder why. Is this really true? Your heart said no, but you're feeling sure the whole thing you never knew. You and I were knew deep down that ain't really you. We always knew that it didn't work out right. We get started new. And I ain't seen the reason why not everyone say. You don't have to please them, try hard to sing the name. Said you never get anywhere. They don't care, it's just not fair, you know. I know better. Said you never get anywhere. They don't care, it's just not fair, you know. I know better. Whoa, baby, break it down.
When you said, whoa, baby, it made me think of, oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know?
That's Britney Spears?
No, I would never do that. I mean, na 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 na, not Britney Spears.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey kids, sing it with us.
Na 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 na.
Not Britney Spears.
What about? Na 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 na. She's got the look. She's got the look. Na 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 na.
She's got the look. She's got the look. Girl, tell 'em blue. Everything I do for you.
He's got the look. Can we serious this up, please? Yeah, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little controversy, cause I feel so empty without me.
It's like a good job for me, so everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little controversy, cause I feel so
Without me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What else you got?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Uh-oh, it's raining man. It's raining man.
Don't do it's raining man.
Raining in my heart.
So for all you people who've been saying, play better, play better, what do you think now?
Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 tick. Boom.
16 hours like this is to wake up, man, get out of your dreams. 16 hours like this is so you know, and I know. All right, thank you very much. That took a bit of a funny turn, didn't it? How many songs do you think we could fit into that? Because you've seen those, that comedic trio. They do all those songs in DA and G.
Access of Awesome.
Access of Awesome. One of them's a woman now. That's a dead set. He's a good sort. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the feed, to the stream, streaming, not screaming, my beautiful daughter Bella to tell the joke of the week.
Yay, Bella! Woo!
This way.
Okay.
Yeah, come in this way. Oh, I mean, not the mic here. Oh, you right? To the right?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you turn around and face it.
You could, you could tell me, but yeah, tell these lovely people out there.
How do you make a water mattress bouncy?
I don't know.
You put spring water in it.
There we go. Oh, waterbed. I had some great times on waterbeds over there.
Round of applause for Bella Gleeson!
Thank you so much, Bella. And people, that was from Mark Kurak. Hey, Mark Roofy, he sent that joke in. So, all you kids out there, if you want to send a joke in, send it into Shirl's neighbourhood. Oh, it's not Shirl's neighbourhood. What is it? Oh.
Dave's neighbourhood.
There's no, ain't no letters, dude. Ain't no letters.
Hey, what do you reckon? It's starting to rain.
Yeah.
Should we could do one more, but if we get electrocuted, you know, hey,
Yeah.
it's all for the rock.
So, I don't think it's going to rain too bad. I've got one story quickly to tell.
Oh, okay. So that means that it's this time. No, not that time. This time. It's time for Weekly Day.
Yeah. Now listen, this is a story that only happened today, which is good because my long-term memory's fading. My father-in-law, who's 91, I mentioned before, Elvis, he came by. He's always got a little bit of advice for me, and he said, I have some advice. He said, myself and Mary, who's his beautiful wife, he said, we listen and we really enjoy it. And he said, we really enjoy the slower songs and that. And I was like, oh, I know what he's going to say. He doesn't like me doing the yelly, screaming songs. And he said, and I was just about to interrupt him, he said, but could you not talk so much? Here I am banging away.
That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, you should see Katie, whose daughter it is. She's loving that.
Yeah, oh, well, whatever. I'll do it, I like. Innit? Once again, thank you very much. Can we do a couple more? Do we go do?
Oh, we can do whatever you like.
Just the rain's not going to get that bad. Hope wherever you are, you're enjoying yourself. You're comfortable. You're not too stressed out. To all the kids out there, rock on. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright.
Rise up this morning, color in the rising sun. 3 little boats right by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, singing hello James, yeah, that's a good idea. One more chorus.
Let's sing every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing.
Everybody sing it.
'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Yeah, that's okay. We've got these foam wind protector things, which, hey, I got to say, actually, I knew I had somebody to thank. What reminded me is that I ordered some of these wind protector things. I ordered them as Sunday night because I thought last Sunday night, and they didn't arrive yet.
They're for people using them for COVID.
I mean, there was it was Easter Monday, so look, I understand, and it is COVID, so yes, postage times. But thank you so much to everybody last week that gave me all of the particular advice about my fingers. Hey, good news is it's
had finger transplants.
It's almost it's almost got colour all the way through. It's good. It's just
Right,
starting to get cold
it
now.
is
but
start-
but
it
the
is
rain.
starting to rain now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much.
But I
for
did
being
all the
with us.
things, and I ordered all of the vitamins, and I ordered all of the heat packs for my pockets and they haven't arrived yet. But
There you go. Thanks everyone for being involved, getting in touch, telling us what you think. Joanne, my sister, there's a song for you coming up next week. Want to say hello to all my brothers and sisters, Jared, Aunt, Joanne, Angela, Helen, Lee, Timmy. Love yous all, and the old man, Dad. Love you, mate. Talk to you soon, everybody.
oh, actually, just really quickly, we've got this thing. It's an amazing thing where at the end of this song, we're going to tell you. So make sure that you still are viewing at the end of the song because we're going to tell you a little surprise.
You
Give it
you might get to see an explosion. What would you think if I sang out a tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song, and
Gonna do that every
try
week.
not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends.
Hello, Mary.
Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Oh, there's so much water on the guitar.
What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be electrocuted?
How do I feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad because you got electrocuted?
No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, you gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I just want someone to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get so high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get by with a little help from my friends. A little help from my friends. Thank you, all my friends.
Now, just before the crowd goes raw, make sure that you just check up on this exact Facebook page. What we're going to do is a digital data hunt. That was a word a phrase I had to remember. Digital data hunt.
Yeah, right.
I like it. It's going to take off. What it means is that if you're comfortable where you're sitting right now and you don't want this to end, well, Dave and I have got a little something extra for you to be able to watch. So
Thanks
check
very
it out
much.
on this Facebook page. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much.